I'm Faye Watt, and let's queer up trans rights. Maine GOP candidate cites Noah's Ark to deny the existence of transgender youth. Republican gubernatorial candidate Bobby Charles is facing criticism after comparing transgender youth to children who identify as animals and invoking the biblical story of Noah's Ark while discussing gender identity. During an interview with Christian Civic League of Maine leader Nick Adolphsen, Charles criticized schools for accommodating LGBTQ plus students. Charles said, quote, "You've got kids now that apparently think that they're cats and dogs, and we are accommodating that garbage." What do, by the way, when you get to be 20 and you break it to them? Actually, you're not a cat, and you will have to go to work and going to not do this kitty litter crap anymore, end quote. The conversation centered on parental rights and claims that Maine schools help students socially transition without informing parents. Charles pledged immediate action if elected governor. He said, quote, "I'm going to make Donald Trump, who I like, look slow. We're going to move very fast," end quote. Charles also criticized gender-affirming care and compared gender dysphoria to phobias. He said, quote, "We know the Bible has a very clear understanding. Noah didn't take 27 genders of animals. He just took 2 as far as I remember. There's only one God and he makes male and female, and that's the way that will always work," end quote. Folks, I got to tell you at home, that was hard to read. If your understanding of gender comes from counting animals on a boat, maybe you're not ready to lead a state, my friend. And for the record, Noah's Ark wasn't a biology class. It was a flood story. Somebody hand this man a library card and a freaking reality check. Oh, my God.
Well, don't hand him a library card. He'll just use it to find a library and close it down. And when he says he remembers Noah's Ark, I think he means because he was actually there. He was among those. But you know, this race is interesting because Maine has 2 congressional districts. District 2 is very rural, spread out, and very deep red. District 1 includes Portland and Bangor and is very blue and populous. This guy's going all in on Trump. Maine will elect Republicans. The current sitting senator is like a 4 or 5 term. Susan Collins is a 4 or 5 term Republican that's been there, but she's moderate. She's caucused with Democrats on important legislation before. So it'll be interesting if this will be a signal to find out where Maine is going. Because if they elect this guy, it's a signal that they aren't just done with Trump. They are doubling down and ready for more. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. His opponent is likely to be the Secretary of State, a Democrat, who just a couple weeks ago stood up for trans kids and helped stop a measure to go on the ballot to discriminate against them further. So So we'll see. This is going to be one of the fun for people like me, races to watch.
Okay, we'll be definitely keeping an eye on this race for sure in Maine. And there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.